Hello guys, welcome back to TFD. With this new video I hope you all good. Let's go. Now as all you know, turning to the WNBA, the Indiana Fever have announced that their star guard Caitlyn Clark will be sidelined for at least 2 weeks due to a left quadriceps strain. Clark experienced leg discomfort following the team's recent loss to the New York Liberty and underwent an MRI on Monday, which confirmed the injury. This marks the first time in her collegiate and professional career that she will miss games due to injury, posing a significant challenge for the Fever as they adjust without their key playmaker. Clark was last season's WNBA Rookie of the Year and a first-team All-WNBA selection. So far this season, she's averaging 19 points and a league-leading 9.3 assists through 4 games. Now, I could give a damn about that last part. I don't care that she's leading the league in assists. I don't care about the points she's averaging, because I already know the young lady can ball. She's special. What I'm interested in is something somebody tweeted earlier today, something I want to show you right now. Put this tweet up, please, so our audience can see it. Can the WNBA keep itself afloat while CC, as in Caitlyn Clark, is out? My answer? Yes. I'm not going to summarily dismiss the WNBA, its growing popularity, or the amazing athletes it features. I mean, come on, A'ja Wilson. It really starts with her. We all know what she brings to the table. Breanna Stewart and others, we've seen what this league has and what it's been able to maintain. We get that part. But I'm not going to ignore, or take my eyes off, what happens in the WNBA over the next 2 weeks while Caitlyn Clark is out with this quad strain. And here's why. I'm not going to use the word hate. I'm not going to go out there like RG3 did, saying that Angel Reese or others hate Caitlyn Clark. But I will say this. I don't think this is specifically about Caitlyn Clark. I think it's about what Caitlyn Clark represents. And let me be clear, it's not her fault. Caitlyn Clark can ball. She balled out at Iowa. She's been balling in the WNBA. She came into this league last year with no break between the college and pro seasons and still did her thing. She became an all-star. She finished 4th in MVP voting. She was the clear-cut Rookie of the Year. No debate, but some people wanted to hate. Why? Because they watched this young white woman come into the league and take it by storm. And they resented it. Not because of who she is, but because of what she brought. Marketing power, attention, and mainstream coverage the league hadn't seen before. They ignored the fact that the WNBA got chartered flights because of her. They ignored the fact that ratings went through the roof because of her. Instead, they resented it, saying, "We've been here doing this for years. And y'all weren't watching." Now suddenly the young white girl shows up, and the spotlight turns on. The resentment is understandable, but again, this isn't about Caitlyn Clark as a person. It's about what she represents. My point is, grow up. Magic and Bird didn't stop Jordan from showing up and becoming who he was. Jordan didn't stop Kobe or Vince Carter. Vince didn't stop AI or Shaq or Hakeem Olajuwon or Charles Barkley. It has to start somewhere. A rising tide lifts all boats. Jump on that tide. Use it to elevate your play, your visibility, and the league. But a lot of people didn't want to do that. Let's call it what it is. I'm not naming names, but y'all know who they are. And I'm not just talking players. I'm talking announcers, pundits, media figures, people who didn't want to give Caitlyn Clark her shine. Now let's look at the facts about what this young woman brought to the table. First rookie with at least 25 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds in a playoff game. 4th rookie in WNBA history to play all 40 minutes in a playoff game. Let's go further. Last season, 6 different league television partners set viewership records. All those games had one thing in common, Caitlyn Clark. Every one of them featured the Indiana Fever. You think that's a coincidence? Thanks to Clark, Indiana led the league in attendance, both at home and on the road. The Fever averaged 17,035 fans at home and over 15,000 on the road. 4 teams even moved their home games to bigger arenas when Indiana came to town. That's the Caitlyn Clark effect. Attendance across the league was up nearly 50%. According to Across the Timeline, Indiana led all teams with a 17,035 average, up 319% from the year before. All other teams grew too, sure, but not by 319%. That was because of Caitlyn Clark. Merchandise sales, up 450%, according to Fanatics. Caitlyn Clark was the top-selling player and ranked 5th among all athletes across all sports. Fanatics also reported a 100% increase in WNBA-specific merch sales. And it all started with Caitlyn Clark. Now that she's out for the next 2 weeks, we'll see what happens. I'm not claiming to know the future, but I've got a pretty good idea. We'll be watching. Now, Indiana Fever ticket prices to games over the next 2 weeks have dropped 42% since Caitlyn Clark's injury announcement. From $137 all the way down to $80 on the tick pick. Colin Cowherd and Nick Wright discuss if Caitlyn Clark is the most famous basketball player alive.
Yes.
How many NBA players are more famous than Caitlyn Clark? LeBron, Steph, absolutely.
Maybe Durant.
That's what I put. I wrote down KD maybe.
Yeah.
In 1 year, out of women's basketball, for a horrible team when she arrived, outside of LeBron and Steph, she is the most well-known basketball player currently playing in the United States.
Oh, yes. And I don't think that's close. Like, I think I might have said this to you last year, that I thought the most famous basketball player under 30 was Caitlyn Clark. And it's, like you said, I don't think it's particularly close. Like, she is demonstrably and inarguably more famous than all of this generation's NBA stars. She just is. Like, it really, yeah. LeBron is, I don't know, probably one of the 20 most famous people in the world. At a secondary level, there is Steph, and at a far different level, there is Durant. And the next basketball person, like active basketball person, is Caitlyn Clark. Like I don't think that's a hot take. I don't think that's controversial. I think that's just obvious. And I think that it is awesome for the sport. And I think that it is awesome for sports fans.
She takes bad shots at bad times.
The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball.
You can't duplicate what you're not duplicating.
Caitlyn should have broke that record in 4 years.
The delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart.
Reality is coming. There's levels to this thing.
I am unwilling to say that she is great yet.
I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role.
She don't play no defense.
This kid's on the wrong team.
She overpasses.
She's got the wrong skill set. This kid's in for a rude awakening.
She's the most popular women's basketball player who's ever lived. They don't like her because of all the publicity she's gotten.
I ain't answering no Caitlyn Clark questions.
That is a common thing when the anointed one joins leagues. She is the league.
Wheeler finds Clark from the
Let them know about it, Caitlyn.
through the lane, reverses it in.
You look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
Caitlyn?
In the model still the same. There's one like a
Fever rising. Another one, and another one, and another one.
But to me, that's not dominating.
Clark wins the pass, threads the needle by.
My goodness, it never gets old.
Clark.
No, he's not the same. You can have that look. You ain't mad.